Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time seeing my face, I am Mo, and if it's not your first time, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your one and only Life with Mo, and
I fuck. Hey, if it's I want you, it's your kid on your fuck, hey.
welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time seeing my face, I am Mohadi, and welcome to Life with Mo. And if you are a returning subscriber, my lovely subscriber, my lovely family, welcome back. I know I have been gone for like 6 months, if not 7 months, but ngibuyile back and better.
You mean so much to me, oh baby, I live for you.
Okay, so as you see by the title of the video, today I'm going to be talking about my first heartbreak. So a little background info before I can even just get into the story and whatever. So my first. Okay, so I've actually been in relationships, but I did not. Okay, I would say I was not in love. You know, so which is why I would say this was actually my first love and my first heartbreak, because before this person I was I got into relationships and I got broke up with the people and whatever, but it was never that serious. But with this person was my first love, the person I ever got to say I am in love with her. So me and this person met in 2021. This was like just immediately after my matric, so it was in 2021 because I matriculated in 2020. So me and him met in 2021 when I was doing my first year at BMH. And how I met this person, let me take you guys back or put you guys into the picture of how me and him met. So we met on the 3rd of it's even this month. Met this month on August the 3rd, 2021. I think it was on Monday, if not a Tuesday, because I had a studio session around midrange, so I went to studio after I had gone to the library. So on my way to the studio, because I did not know the directions and whatever, I literally had to walk to where the studio was. So as I was literally walking, there was actually a car that's beeping and but I couldn't hear anything. Okay, but also I'm a person that I literally like keeping focus and just minding my business and heading to where I am going to, So I was literally just listening to music because I'm not trying to talk to anybody. My only work, like, it's not even, it's not even up for discussion. When I am literally walking to somewhere, I just want to put on music, head to wherever I'm going. I'm not trying to talk to anybody. So I was literally walking to the studio. And then there's a car beeping, but I'm not hearing it because I'm literally focusing on today. Okay, I realized it's okay, this girl is not gonna stop, so let me just get out of the car. He gets out of the car and he comes up to me one time. Hi, how are you? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. How are you? He's like, where are you going? I'm like, I'm going to the studio. He's like, oh, do you rap? I'm like, nah, I don't rap. Okay, that was just a way to get my attention because also because he was E-type, that's why I stopped. If it was just a random man saying to me, oh, you're going to the studio, so I'm like, oh yeah, cool, then go, or mice. But because I saw E-type, I was like, oh, okay. Then he was like, do you want me to copy you to your studio? I'm like, no, I'm fine. He's like, okay, since you're saying you're fine, can you please give me your number so we can talk? And I gave him my number, okay? And then I went to the studio. Throughout this whole studio session, I was not even thinking about Unjolo or anything and whatever. Then the day passed. It was literally time for me to go back home. I went back home, and then after that, when I got home, still no message. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Shooty, he's not gonna text. I wait tomorrow, he still doesn't text. The next day, it was a Tuesday, he still doesn't text. Wednesday, he still doesn't text. Thursday, he still doesn't text.
Pelly's cats, enza manje boy, hey, ngeke phele, hey. Sokusilindana nawe. Enza boy, enza.
Friday, he calls me, and I'm like, who is this? When he calls, I pick up. He's like, "Hi, do you remember me?" I'm like, "Who's this?" He's like, "Oh, it's TJ." I'm like, TJ from where?" He's like, "The guy you met when you went to the studio." I was like, "Oh, you?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, are you free to meet up?" And I was like, "Nah, I'm not free." Because I remember that day very well. I was actually at home doing my makeup and I was cooking, because I'm a person that really likes, like, I'm really a makeup enthusiast. So I was cooking, just minding my own business, listening to music. And then he's like, "I'm gonna come see you, please send me your location." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, why not?" I sent him my location, and then he's like, "In like an hour or so, I'm gonna be there." Okay. After an hour, after 2 hours actually, he calls me. He's like, "I'm outside." I literally go outside, and then when I open again, I don't see it, and I notice that it's not there. So I'm like, "Okay, let me head back. Maybe he's not even here." When I immediately was trying to go back, he's like, "No, I literally saw you come out." I'm like, "Okay, where are you?" So as I'm looking like for the car, I see a car that's flashing. It's like, "Come." And then I go to him. When I get there, he's like, "What are you doing now?" I'm like, "I'm not doing anything." He's like, "Okay, let's go out." I'm like, "Go out where? Like, where are we going? I just recently met you. Where are we going?" And then he's like, "Nah, we're just gonna chill, get you a few drinks and whatever." I mean, one thing about me, I would lie. I would, like, it's even in my genes now. I would lie and say I do not drink, even though I know very well that I drink. Like, when a gent literally asked me, it's like, "Are you drinking?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm not drinking." He was like, "Yo, we're gonna go out to go drink, to go chill, maybe get a few drinks." And I'm like, "Nah."
Kukhona ukuthanda indoda bese kuba khona ukuzinikela. Nina.
I tell him, I'm like, "No, I don't drink." And he's like, "Okay, that's cool then. We can just chill in the car and talk." Then we chill in the car, we talk for like hours. Because when he came to my crib, it was like 6. And then we literally chill for like 2 hours. Because I'm a person with curfew. I'm a person with a curfew. So my dad didn't even know that I was out. And he was also out. So I'm like, "No, it's about to be 9 p.m. So I need to go back home." So I tell him, I'm like, "Hey dog, I have curfew and I need to go back home." And then he's like, "Sure, let me take you back home." And then when he takes me back home, we literally had our first kiss there. Yes, we had our first kiss, and okay, everything was just cool. I was like thinking about the whole kiss, the entire weekend. Everything was cool. We started dating that day. First month in August, second month in September. Everything is still fresh. Honeymoon phase, everything is still going clean. We cool. Third month in, so it was August, September, October. Everything is still cool. We still cool. You know, I'm doing my schoolwork. Everything is just flourishing. We good. And then the fourth month, everything takes a huge turn. A huge turn.
It's about to go down.
So these are like the side notes that you should know about this person that I was dating. Yeah? So I didn't even mind baby man. I didn't even mind all these things. This person literally has 2 different baby mamas. No, 3 baby mamas. I didn't mind that. She has 2 baby mamas, and the relationship between him and his baby mamas was just, I don't know, I could say perfect or whatever. And to a point where his baby mamas would come to his crib anytime they wanted to, and I still didn't mind.
Mina ngibona ukuthi stupid. Wesola nje abazokutshela ukuthi stupid.
So now the 4th month, where things take like literally a huge turn, I started noticing these cringiest parts about him, that the way he talks to his baby mamas, to me, the way he would literally start treating me, you know, because it got to a point where I would literally like just break up with him because I was just so over it, and we would literally just get back together, and like I'd break up with him, we'd get back, break up, get back, break up, get back. And I didn't even realize that the whole relationship was starting to become toxic, because I was thinking it's normal thing. It's normal. I mean, we had arguments or whatever. I mean, we break up, get back, break up, get back, and whatever. So the point where I could say that the whole thing took a huge turn, and to a point where I started realizing and knowing my worth, is the fact that this random day, which was like around November, I had visited him. When I went there, I found him in bed with another female, which happens to be his ex, or his ex with the baby mama. I just don't know. Okay, I think it's the ex though, because this certain ex would literally just call him when I was with him, and call him, send him messages, and I knew that this person was was his ex, and I was cool with it. I was like, okay, you guys are exes and whatever, but I was cool with it. The one thing that's why, you know, like, I'm really suspecting that there was like voodoo involved in this whole thing. There was umuti involved, because there's no way you would do all of these crazy things to me and I would literally just stay. God help me. How? Kanjan. I would literally just stay. I mean, I went there to his place. I found him with this girl, and I literally asked him, I was like, who's this? He's like, nah, it's Homo. I'm like, Homo? He's like, oh, the ex. I'm like, okay, why are you guys in bed together? And he didn't even try to chase, not even chase, like tell her to leave or whatever. But you know what he did? He stood there and he was like, nah, this is my ex. Why are you mad? Why am I mad?
Cheater. Unga-cheat, boy. Unga-cheat.
Why am I mad? You are in bed with your ex and I'm supposed to be cool with it. Okay, fine. And I literally stormed out, and the minute that I stormed out of that room, I expected him to come after me and be like, nah, but you know how how they do it in the movies and be like, nah, babe, so what you think? I literally expected that, not even, but I expected him to come after me and be like, nah, babe, I'm sorry for this, that. He didn't even do that. But in mind, I literally had to take a taxi to that nigga's place. I'm crying, I'm in a taxi. In my head, I'm mad. I'm also late. I was supposed to be at home. I'm not even at home. Okay, and then I leave him. He doesn't text me. He doesn't do anything. He doesn't come after me. I leave. When I get back home, I cry my heart out. The next, I think about 2 days later, he texts me. He's like, hi. Acts like nothing happened. And expected us to finish off from the day that the whole meetup with the ex happened. And what did I do? I still stayed. Tried fixing things and we were back together. Everything was still cool. I was normal. I was okay with it. We acted like nothing happened. Like,
manje mangasifake umfutho kokugcina singaphumelele.
This nigga literally drove me crazy to a point where on random days where that's where the whole I feel like that's where my whole toxicity part as a person literally came from, because there were literally days where if he didn't pick up his phone, I would literally just call him a lot of times, leave him messages, threaten him and all of that. It even got to a point where this one time he was drunk and he was not answering his phone. I think he was at an event and he wasn't answering his phone. It got to a point where I literally stole my dad's car and I was high, intoxicated, stole my dad's car and I went to Tembisa. I went to Tembisa with the stolen car, my dad's car, to go see that nigga. Bear in mind, I can only 3 months license. I can't even drive properly. And I went to Tembisa with my dad's car to go see that nigga. And when I get there, I like, honestly speaking, I think he was cheating. Because when I get to the place, he's not there. But immediately when I get when I go out, he's there, like, and his friends were literally asking me questions. Why are you here? Did you tell him that you're here? I'm like, yeah, I told him. It's like, why are you here? Like, they were literally interrogating me, and oh gosh, yeah, I literally stayed. I literally stayed with that nigga. To a point where it wasn't even about the fact that he has multiple baby mamas and the fact that he doesn't know how to communicate with his baby mamas. He's literally swearing at his baby mamas. I didn't even think the same thing would happen to me. It was just I was just a dumb, naive bitch. I was just a dumb, fucked up, naive bitch. Because why did I stay throughout the whole bullshit? Even after I'd literally seen his true colors. Because me and this nigga to break up, it was after I had literally broken up with him a lot of times, and he just didn't understand that. Because when I broke up with him for the last time, before the official breakup, when I broke up with him, it was, he literally couldn't take it. He came to my house with his his friends will call him my phone and they'll ask me like, Mohari, can you please send us your location? We need to come see you. TJ wants to see you. I'm like, why does he want to see me? Because I broke up with this nigga on Friday. Bear in mind it's a Sunday and he's forced him to come see me. He's drunk. All of this BS. And then after that, when they come to my place, he's literally forcing me to go to PTA with him and his friends. And my stupid, naive, in love, dumbass bitch still choose to go with him. Even after he had said to me, because I was literally wearing a two-piece, a white and a white top and a white skirt, like a two-piece. He had literally said to me, you can have makeup on when I spare, babe. Why are you wearing like this? And I'm like, listen, nigga, I still chose to get into the car. When I get into the car, I'm literally mad at this nigga. He's not driving because he's drunk. I'm literally mad at this nigga. I'm not even talking to him, so I'm like literally quiet. And the person that's driving keeps on talking to me. He's asking me questions. Are you good? Are you good? What's your name? Like such things. And then she's in his mind. He's the insecure nigga that he is. In his mind, he's busy saying that look, he's busy, and whatnot. Guess what he does? He says to me, why are you busy talking to other niggas when I'm here? I'm like, what am I gonna talk to you about? What are we gonna talk to? Like, what are we literally gonna talk about? Because I don't wanna talk to you. First of all, you called me a bitch. You forced me to get into this motherfucking car, and I'm here. I'm not gonna have a decent conversation with you because why are you keep on saying these mean things to me, and I'm expected to like talk to you like a decent person. And you know what he says? You know what he does actually? He turns, he looks at me, and he slaps me. That's when I knew I'm literally done with this relationship, because ain't no fucking way you are fucking slapping me in front of people also. I'm not saying Uguti, if he slapped me in like private, I would have stayed. But
Oh, lies, and everywhere is lies.
you slapped me in front of people. He slapped me. And now you wishing we should with him whoopies. Kind of wow, man, why you me? It's a whole. And you know what I did after he slapped me? I literally opened the door of the car and I walked out. Bear you in mind, it's a whole traffic, more highway. Who busy? No, not a highway, man, a T-junction. Who busy? Okay, I walk out and I'm literally heading to the garage because I'm like, I need to get immortals and Nisa endlini. Bear in mind, I don't have my phone with me. I don't have cash on me. I don't have anything. I don't have money to even go home. And then they shut a U-turn. They like it's literally traffic. Everybody's calling me, Mohari, please come back. I'm like, no, bro, I don't want to come. At this point, I'm even crying because I'm like, did you just fucking do this? And then after that, they come at me, they call me. Now they are literally forcing me. They're like, we're gonna take you back home. How about you get in the car? After we're gonna take you back home. Guess what? I went back in the car. Did these people take me home? They didn't take me home. Go Captain Park. It's around 7. It's a Sunday. You could get Captain Park. Now I'm even stressed because of what the fuck am I gonna say to my dad? How the fuck did I even get to Captain Park? Kind of way. I'm freaking out, and I tell him, I'm like, please give me money to go back home. Please give me money for Uber or something, because I need to go back home. And you know what he says to me? He's like, you didn't come here with me. I didn't call you to come here. I didn't even force you to get into this car, so you will see your way out. And I'm like, this nigga hates me. This nigga dead as hate me, because why are you treating me like this? First of all, you are treating me like this in front of Aban.
Commercial break.
Now we look flies like smoking Indo. Fast forward and I'm in my brother MK. Time my son, pull up.
Okay, I'm back. Oh, I was getting a little bit emotional. The fuck. But bitch, contain yourself. Let's be very mindful. And yeah. Okay, so and then in my head, literally when the whole car scene happened and the fact that he said that to me, and I'm thinking, you hate me so much to a point where you would treat me like this in front of people. It just doesn't make sense. And then I literally turned to him and I asked him, dude, please give me money. Like, I'm at this point, I was literally begging him and I'm asking him, dude, please give me money to go home. Please give me money to go home because you're the one that took me. And he's like, nah, I didn't take you. you go back home. You will see yourself out. These men that you were talking to, these men are literally his friends. He's referring to his friends when he says that. These men that you are talking to are the ones that will take you home. I didn't fetch you again. And I'm literally there, I'm shocked, and I'm thinking, bro, you really hate me to that point where you would do such a thing to me. Like, at this point, you do not care if anything happens to me, because literally I'm going even appropriate. Imagine I am wearing two pieces of the crop top skirt, lady slides on top of that. What are people like, you know? And I turn and I look at him and I'm like, wow, you know what? You have just proved to me that you have never loved me. You have never cherished the person that I am, even though you did all these wholesome things Gumi when the relationship started. But it just doesn't matter anymore, because the bad that you are doing to me literally, it outdoes everything. That it literally erases every good thing that you've ever done for me at this point. And I look at him and I'm like, I'm so done with you. You don't know what I'm going to do when I get home. I turned, his friend, the one that was driving, was like, you know what, bro, stop treating this girl like this. And he gives me money. He's like, you know what, I'm gonna request for you. Can you request for me? No, he doesn't request for me actually. He gives me money. Taxi money. He gives me taxi money. He gave me like 50 rand. Taxi. I literally have to taxi from Ivory, and then I get home. Okay, fine. When I get home, I literally just cry myself to sleep. I even got there, it was low shedding. I cry myself to sleep. I'm literally venting. I'm talking to my friend. I'm telling him that, bro, remember the gent that I met on August the 3rd? He slapped me today. And literally everything that this nigga has literally put me through, I'm so over and I am done with it. Guess what my friend says? My friend is like, hey dog, open a case for this nigga. After all the shit that he's put you through, open a case for this nigga. And because I still loved him and I still wanted him to become a better person, a part of me was like, I literally told my friend, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna open a case for him. I love this person. So whatever he has done is okay. That's between him and his God. And I literally just I left, you know, I sent him a message that day and I was like, you know what, after the incident that happened today, you are never going to see me, my love. Like, I'm sorry, but I can't be in a relationship that it is toxic, emotional. You are abusing me, literally. You are calling me all sorts of names. It's that's just to prove that you don't love and appreciate the person that I am. So I cannot be with you. And you know what he did? He laughed at the message that I sent and I blocked him, and that was the last time I spoke to him. But nigga literally tried to talk to me, send me messages, try to come to my house, because he was literally stalking me. He would tell me that I saw you go again, you guys did this, you did this, and I'm like, bro, just leave me the fuck alone, because you have literally proved in these months that you don't give a shit about me. So why are you still doing this to yourself? And yeah, that's the end of my story time. I hope you guys enjoyed my story times. If you guys want more story times, please do comment down below with like the titles and anything that you guys want me to talk about, and I will gladly do it, because I'm back like I have never fucking lived.
No boss.